Now, I'm not telling you guys you should cut off your locks, but I am giving you guys a different perspective about cutting your locks. In this video, I'm gonna explain to you guys if you should cut off your locks depending on your attitude for your locks. I know there's a lot of people going back and forth if they should keep their locks or if they should cut their locks. Well, in today's video, we're gonna explore that. And just because we're cutting off dreadlocks doesn't mean that you should cut off hitting the like button. Go ahead and hit that like button for your boy because we got a jam-packed video. Let's roll that intro. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Where are all my lockers at, man? If you're part of the locker community, if you're thinking about joining the locker community, go ahead because Locka Gang. Always in the building, man. Put the lock emoji in the comment box down below. Let's get right into it, man. Now, I thought about this video because there was a point in time that I actually wanted to cut off my locks, and the mindset that I had back in the day, man, was crazy, man. I was almost close to cutting all of my locks because the mindset that I had back then, it was very negative, it was very pessimistic, and if you have these 4 characteristics, you may want to consider cutting off your locks or just consider changing your mindset. Let's get into it. Now, the first reason why you may consider cutting off your locks is because you just don't care. Now, unless you actually have freeform locks and you just leave your hair alone, that's part of the process. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of guys that I see out there who just don't care about their appearance, the way they look, the way they smell. They just do not groom themselves. Now, there's nothing feminine about grooming yourself, man. You're taking care of yourself, your body, your mind, your skin, and your dreadlocks. You gotta take care of all that. But if you're at the point in your life where you just don't care, you don't want the hassle, yo, you may just want to cut off your locks, man. Or you may just want to, do some self-evaluation and asking yourself, like, yo, what's going on with me? Am I depressed? Am I feeling something? Am I, am I being aware of the negativity? You may just want to practice a lot more mindfulness. But if it gets to the point where you just don't care, you don't brush your teeth, you don't go to the gym, you're not eating healthy food, you're doing all the wrong things, then you might just want to, just save yourself some time and cut off your locks. Yo, it is what it is. I get it. Sometimes in life we go through things, and sometimes, it's better off just to let things go and to keep moving on. So if it ever gets to the point where you're just not taking care of yourself and you just don't care, yo, you're doing no due diligence to yourself. It is probably best just to cut off your locks, unless you want to freeform it. To keep it how it is, you only have to do a couple of things for freeforming. But if you want a nice groomed set of locks, man, you have to take care of yourself. And that starts off by taking care of your mind, taking care of your body, taking care of your health, taking care of your spirit. You got to take care of it all, man. So if you're at a point of your locks when you just don't care, you just don't want to take care of anything, yo, just go ahead and cut off your locks. Second reason why you may want to consider cutting off your locks is, yo, you just don't have no patience, man. It's getting to the point where you're looking in the mirror and you keep telling yourself, yo, my hair ain't growing, man. It's not doing what I want to do. And granted, it's only been a year or two. Go ahead and cut off your locks, man. It is what it is. Now, I had the opposite problem. My hair was too long, so I cut off my locks because it was just too much to maintain. But if you're at the point where you just keep telling yourself, oh man, my locks aren't growing, it's never going to grow, yo, what you put out there, you're going to get back. If you tell the universe that my hair is not growing, the universe is going to look at you like, let's make sure his hair doesn't grow, okay? Yo, when it comes to locks, yo, it's not a race, all right? You're not a jackrabbit in this, okay? You're going to be a nice and slow turtle, but what happened to that turtle? That turtle won. Locka gang. For the turtles out there, man. Yes, we're kind of slow, but when I think of turtles, man, I think of Ninja Turtles, man, and they kick ass, okay? So if you don't have any patience, if you just want instant gratification, cut off your locks, man. Because more than likely, if you're at the starter lock phase and then you're just like, you know what, forget it, I don't want to do this no more, just go ahead and cut off your locks, man. It is what it is. Nobody's judging. Just cut off your locks. Third reason why you may want to cut off your locks, man, is because you just care way too much about what other people think about you. All right, now granted, I don't want to sit here and call you guys weak that you care about what other people are thinking, but it has to get to a point where you just have to block out all the naysayers, all the haters, anybody who's negative in your life. Those type of people may convince you to cut off your locks. And you may say to yourself, wow, I really want to cut off my locks, man. don't listen to nobody else, okay? If you want to keep your locks, keep your locks. But if you want to cut off your locks because you care about what he thinks or what she thinks, or you care what your job thinks, or you want to elevate through your career, it may be right for you to cut off your locks, man. You know, just, in the end of the day, man, it's just hair, you know, like, so don't stress yourself too much about your locks, man. If you really do care too much about what other people think about you, yes, definitely, I want to tell you, you know, you should definitely meditate, but, you know, just cut off your locks. It is what it is. Cut off your locks. The fourth reason why you may want to cut off your locks, because I was even considering this too, is you're too attached to your locks. Let me explain. Now, it's great that I love my locks, but it got to the point where I was using my locks as an identity for myself, which wasn't good, okay? I don't want to be as identified as the lock guy, because in the end of the day, I can cut off my locks. I'm still who I am, all right? I can cut off my locks. And am I still the lock guy? No, in the end of the day, I'm still Vinny Matthews. So I would never attach myself to my locks. I actually am going to make a video about spirituality and dreadlocks. That's a little bit later. Brace yourself for that video. But as of now, it got to the point where I was telling myself, I was like, you know what? I'm too attached to these locks, you know, and these locks don't make me who I am. Granted, I love the way how they look, but I am not my locks in the end of the day. So if it gets to the point where you're saying to yourself, man, I don't want to be attached to these locks no more. I am not my hair. Cut off your locks, man. Now for me, for that reason, I feel like that was a very powerful reason for me to cut off my locks. But in the end of the day, you know, I'm still who I am with or without my locks. And I'm glad I did keep my locks. You know, it was just something that I was going through personally, but you may be going through something personally as well. So you may just want to cut your locks. And honestly, sometimes it's just best just to do it. Just get it out the way and prove something to yourself. So yeah. And with all that being said, I hope you guys got some value from this video. Sometimes it's best just to cut off your locks, or sometimes it's best just to take a step back and be aware of what's going on. Practice mindfulness. I tell you guys, meditate. I meditate every day and I love meditation, but sometimes all you need is a good meditation. Sometimes you maybe just need a good consultation with your loctician, and just be aware of what's going to happen and be prepared what's going to happen when you cut off your dreadlocks. And with all that being said, guys, my name is Vinny Matthews. Hit the like button. Let me know in the comment box down below what you guys think. And until the next video, guys, I'm out.